The government already provided its users with lessening the chances of disaster effects to the community.
Yes, according to the RA 101 or the Philippine Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Act of 2010, it shall be the policy of the state to
institutionalize the policies, structures, coordination, mechanisms, and programs with continuing budget, appropriation on disaster risk reduction from natural down to local levels towards building a disaster-resilient nation and communities.
Budgeting and governance, particularly in the areas of environment, agriculture, water and energy, health, education, poverty reduction, land use and urban planning, and public infrastructure and housing among others.
Enhance and implement a program where humanitarian aid workers, communities, health professionals, government aid, agencies, donors, and the media are educated and trained on how they can actively support breastfeeding before and during a disaster and or emergency.
Maximum care, assistance, and services to individuals and families affected by disaster. Implement emergency rehabilitation projects to lessen the impact of disaster and facilitate resumption of normal social and economic activities.
Strengthen the capacities of LGUs and communities in mitigating and preparing for, responding to, and recovering from the impact of disasters.
The civil society organization, the private sector, and volunteers in the government's disaster risk reduction programs towards complementation of resources and effective delivery of services toward the citizenry.
Recognize the local risk patterns across the country and strengthen the capacity of LGUs for disaster risk reduction and management through decentralized powers, responsibilities, and resources at the regional and local levels.
Disaster risk reduction and climate change measures are gender responsive, sensitive to indigenous knowledge systems, and respectful of human rights.
Implement a coherent, comprehensive, integrated, efficient, and responsive disaster risk reduction program. Incorporated in the development plan at various levels of government adhering to the principles of good governance such as transparency and
A comprehensive national disaster risk reduction and management plan or NDRRMP that aims to strengthen the capacity of the national government and the local government units or LGU together with partner stakeholders to build the disaster resilience or communities and to institutionalize
disaster risk reduction and management approach that is holistic, comprehensive, integrated, and proactive in lessening the socioeconomic and environmental impacts of disasters, including climate change, and promote the involvement and participation of all sectors and all stakeholders concerned at all levels, especially the local community.
develop, promote, and implement a comprehensive national disaster risk reduction and management plan or NDRRMP that aims to strengthen the capacity of the national government and the local government units or LGU together with the partner stakeholders to build the disaster resilience of communities and do institutional arrangements and measures for reduction disaster risk include being projected.
Nationally accepted principles of disaster risk management, integration of implementation of national, regional, and local sustainable development and poverty reduction strategies, policies, plans, and budgets.
The universal norms, principles, and standards of humanitarian assistance and the global effort on risk reduction as concrete expressions of the country's commitment to overcome human sufferings due to recurring disasters.
Institutional rights to life and property by addressing the root cause of vulnerabilities to disasters, strengthening the country's institutional capacity for disaster risk reduction and management, and building the resilience of local communities to disasters, including climate change impacts.
Because disaster has a risk and hazard can increase the casualties.
Because disaster has an act that provides the development of policies. Because disaster has a risk and hazard can increase the casualties. Because disaster has an act that provides the development of policies. Because disaster has a risk and hazard can increase the casualties. Because disaster has an act that provides the development of policies. Because disaster has a risk and hazard can increase the casualties. Because disaster has an act that provides the development of policies.